Boy, Durk got snitched on, man. That's crazy, bro. Man, it's always your own people. It be your own people that you be around that do you dirty, that get you gone, that get you knocked off, or get you booked and jailed and put away, man. It's crazy, man. You gotta watch out for the people you be around. You know what I'm saying? It could be your family. It could be your best friend. It could be your woman. You know what I'm saying? It could be your own children. You feel me? You never even know. Man, it's a cold world. It's a cold world. But anyway, with that being said, I mean, like, it's crazy, bro, because Durk, obviously, most people know this by now, got picked up by the feds, U.S. Marshals, whatever you want to call them. And it's crazy because it's like, you know what I'm saying, with all the dirt that we most likely know Durk has been involved with or has done himself when he was, you know what I'm saying, like back in the day, we talking like when he was rapping 600, when bro just had the fade, no dreads, no twists, none of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? When he was putting out, you know what I'm saying, Sign for the Streets, like we talking when he was still in Chicago. Well, I think he lived in Chicago every now and then, but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? Like people think that there's a chance that Durk might get life, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'm saying, maybe sent to, you know what I'm saying, death row or something, you know what I mean? Because of the fact that he, you know what I'm saying, is involved in, you know, paid for hire, you know what I'm saying, to take somebody out, and someone did get taken out. There's evidence pointing to how everything came about, you know what I'm saying, how it was spent on Durk's credit card from the flights to the rental car, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that, you know what I mean? These people were associated with Durk who also used Durk's cards to make all this stuff happen, you know what I'm saying? And Durk even said to not put anything involving his name attached to what's going on. Like, so Durk, one, knew it was going to happen. And then two, on top of that, let them use his stuff to get everything situated and get everything right. So they can, you know what I'm saying, slide for Vaughn. RP Vaughn, RP, like I said, last video I made, RP to all the fallen soldiers. See, this is a topic that, you know what I'm saying, it can be very, very sensitive for both parties because there was people who were lost on both sides. And it's sad to say and it's sad to hear, but we got to stop this, man. So we got to stop this. There's nothing good that comes from this besides both sides dropping or getting put behind bars. You know what I'm saying? Like at all, like, you know what I'm saying? No money gets made. Well, there is money that gets made from the drama and beef, but if you get put behind bars or you get your life taken, you can't even really enjoy that money for too long anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, for real. So I mean, like, I just feel like it's pointless. It's unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they probably could have made 10 times, 20 times, 30 more times more money. You know what I'm saying? If they just collabed with each other, made songs and just squashed the beef, you know what I'm saying? And just been homies and cool. Like, it ain't got to even be homies for real, just associates, you know what I'm saying? Co-workers, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just make money together. Like, y'all could have just made some real money on together. You feel me? Way more money than you would have made separately, I would say. Me personally. But anyway, with that being said, though, it's crazy because this person who allegedly did snitch on Durk and wore a wire. Bro didn't even just snitch, like tell the feds in an interrogation room. Bro was wearing a wire. So he got picked up or something happened to him where he ended up having to give up the bigger fish, which was Durk. And they offered him, they said, yo, bro, we can hit you with football numbers, or you can, you know what I'm saying, you could snitch on someone who's high up, you know, high up in the ranks, or who got the real pool, who's out here really doing things. Or they specifically probably called out Durk and said, yo, we don't want you for real. We want this guy, Durkioo, Smirkio. You know what I'm saying? You give us him and we'll let you slide, we'll let you skate, but you gonna have to wear a wire. 7 years, bro, of wearing a wire, bro. 7 years. They had bro on tape for 7 years, bro. Let's go back for 7 years. Let's go back for 7. We're in 2024. That means bro's been wearing a wire since 2017, bro. 2017, bro. When Durk was still pretty heavily in the streets. So you can only imagine what's on that tape. You can only imagine, like, really sit back and think about all the things that Durk could have said on that tape, all the things that could have just been discussed on the tape, all the people who, you know what I'm saying, were doing hits, you know what I'm saying, all the people who were robbing, thieving, just doing all types of criminal activities. Durk himself incriminating himself, telling, you know what I'm saying, OTF Jam, I'm pretty sure his name was, what he did or what this guy did, so-and-so did. Like, bro, it's crazy. I really just can't believe it, bro. I know Durk's sick to his stomach. And it's crazy because Durk has many songs where it's like talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, watch out who you be around, you know what I'm saying, he a snitch. And, you know, Durk's one of those guys who stand on snitching. Not stand on snitching, but he stand against it. Like, he do not rock with people who are snitches. Like, He can't get behind it. He can't support it. Little did he know he had someone in his camp that he probably called his brother, his homie, his mans, wearing the wire for 7 years. 7 years, bro. Got him caught up. And then not to mention, now he's attached to this hired hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. And think about all the other dirt that Durk's did. We talking about like 2012, 2013, all the way up till now, about 10, 15 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Durk's probably been associated with so much dirt they probably can low-key go back to and be like, they can low-key hit Durk with everything. And also, you got to think about what they try to put on King Von. They might try to reverse that and put it back on Durk now. Because now they have somebody who they can really pin it against that's alive. You know what I'm saying? So all the things that King Von might have been involved with, and, you know, all the things that Durk was involved with, all the things they both were involved with that didn't get settled and didn't get, you know what I'm saying, taken care of in court or whatever consequences or repercussions they had to pay, they could hit Durk with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Durk could really get hit with a bunch. I'm talking about like a bunch of stuff, a bunch of charges, get convicted with a bunch of things on his name, on his head, bro. And it's crazy because a lot of people really thought Durk would have made it out, would never, ever, ever having to go through this. You know what I'm saying? And it's so wild because I seen a video on Instagram, I think it was TikTok, was one of these social media apps, and people were talking about like Durk was low-key sending cryptic messages. Like, there was a song, I can't remember what the song was called, but it's off one of his tapes. By the way, Durk got some good music, of course. So I'll be bumping a lot of his tapes, but I kind of forget what the song name was. But you know what I'm saying? It was like, where you think you'll be in 10 years? He said, the feds, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like kind of like low-key, like in a sense, like foreshadowing what's to happen. And then he also talked about like, you know what I'm saying? He also talked about like, you know what I'm saying? What'd he say? He said, some not getting a lawyer. He said, there's no point in getting a lawyer if your man's told on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like this. Like, Durk's literally out here speaking these exact things that did actually happen to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally talking about possibly being in the feds. Bro might really get locked up and be in the feds in 10 years. Like, straight up. You feel me? And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? He's like, no point in getting a lawyer because if your man's told, there's no point. Your man's was there. He probably committed the crime with you, the heinous act with you. He's probably going to be able to be held in court and testify against you. So you having a lawyer is probably not really going to take away that fact that this person was there with you. They seen you do it. They partook in it. They were associated with you. They knew what you did. They know what you do. Like, you know, it's bad, bro. It's bad. It's just a terrible situation. I truly can't even like, you know what I'm saying, get the words I'm trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of like, low-key, man, that's crazy, bro. That boy Durk might really be, he might be cooked for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might be over for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wish no bad on bro at all. I'm just simply saying, like, because of the fact that what, you know what I'm saying? All the details and information coming through and compiling over and over, like, it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking like Durk's gonna make it out of this situation. Unless he, like I said, unless he's super plugged in to the system. I'm talking about he has the best judges that can get him off, you know what I'm saying, the best lawyers that can get him off, you know what I'm saying, people who are in the government. Like, he needs to have people super plugged in for him to be able to possibly escape this charge, this Rico charge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not even just like a separate case or separate charge that he's getting hit with. He's getting hit with a compilation of things in this Rico charge. You know what I'm saying? And that's just bad, bro. It's bad. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when it comes to the feds, their conviction rate is like a 95% or some in that sense. So if that's the case, they build cases on people for a long period of time so they cannot lose. That's why they took so long to get Durk, because they were building a case on bro this whole time. This whole time, Durk was getting a case built on him the whole time, bro. I guarantee, because it's not even like this. Because think about it. This happened in California. If this was only just a state situation, they would have been like, Durk, he's wanted in California or whatever. They picked up Durk nowhere near California. Durk was in a whole different place, about to go to Italy, I'm hearing. Like, people think he was going to run. He was going, you know what I'm saying, try to evade getting captured. So they picked him up. This is a federal case. This is the feds that picked him up, U.S. Marshals that picked him up. This is federal. This is not no state situation where, like, it happened in California, da-da-da. No, this is like, okay, Durk was in another place, or his people were in another place. They planned, they plotted to do this hit, and they flew from one state to another state and committed a crime, then flew back on the dime of Lil Durk. That's federal territory. That's federal territory. And then, like I told you, like, they're probably gonna hit Durk with any other charge they can find, bro. Not just this situation that happened with Quando Rondo's cousin. They could hit Durk with so much more. The things that Vaughn was involved with, the things that Durk and Vaughn were involved with, the things that Durk himself was involved with from years ago. I'm talking about they could literally just dig up and build up cases. And I can guarantee you people are gonna pop up out the woodworks trying to pin things on Durk and put things on Durk that he might have been associated to, or things that he may have not been associated to, but blame him because he is like one of the biggest to make it out of Chicago. And he low-key dissed a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And was beefing with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of, you know, sad and crying moms out there that went through what they went through, like FBG Duck's mom, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that she wants to see Durk like that. I don't think she wishes that on him, but I think that she does feel like at some point he was going to have to pay for something that he's done in his life. I don't know. I don't know how she feels. I'm not going to speak for that woman, but you know, at the end of the day, I don't know if she would necessarily wish that on him, but at the same time, she might not be surprised, because let's be honest, since Durk blew up way back in the day, you know what I'm saying, his whole brand has been on that drill, that music, you know what I'm saying, like straight up. And then all these people who passed away around him, is like all that dark energy that he's consumed and used and utilized to make his career bigger and successful, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it only lasted as long as it could go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy, man. Honestly, I'm truly, like, you know what I'm saying, out for words. I don't even really know what to say for real. It's crazy, man. You just got to watch out who you be around. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust nobody. Bro was wearing a wire for 7 years. 7 years. He didn't just snitch in an interrogation room and say, yo, Durk did this, da, da, da. Bro had a wire, tape evidence, proof, video, and not video proof, recording proof of voices of people talking about criminal acts and whatever else they might have been talking about. Of course, Durk is on that tape because Durk was probably around a lot of times. So it's just bad, bro. It's just bad. And then not to mention, think about all the other people who might be incriminated in this situation. You really got to sit back and think like that. I can only imagine who's all involved. You know what I'm saying? And then the guy who wore the wire and he snitched, he got to be careful, because I'm pretty sure even if he doesn't get no prison time, he can't live in Chicago ever again. He has to move out the country. Bro has to literally go live another life and change his name and change his appearance, his identity. He can't live anywhere near where anyone could probably find him. He has to literally go out the country and move to a whole different place, change his identity, change his name, change everything about him so he can literally possibly live free and not have to look over his shoulder every second. You know what I'm saying? And if he does do prison time or jail time, they're going to have him locked up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like literally like put super deep in the prison to where like no one could touch him. Like he's going to have his own cell. He can't leave his own cell until like maybe really late at night when, you know what I'm saying, like there's like no one outside, you know what I'm saying, and stuff, like, even though that's when stuff goes down for real. And, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have guards that protect him 24/7 that won't let, you know, other prisoners kind of like, you know, dictate what they can and can't. You know how this stuff, you know how this politics stuff go. But I don't know. It's just kind of crazy, bro. I feel like low key, this is just a wild situation. And I guess we're just going to have to see what happens concerning Durk and any other member who's associated with this. Because like at the end of the day, bro, like just a lot of people's names were probably attached to this. And I feel like there's more names that are going to be brought up and more names are going to be picked up involving this case, man. But your boy, Mr. Yapper, thank you for tuning in to another Yap session. I appreciate you guys. Even though your boy been in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Look kind of aki a little bit. But anyway, with that being said, that's besides the point, man. You guys let me know how y'all feeling, what y'all think about this in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you next time. It's your boy, and I'm gone.